Good evening. My name is Judy Lee, principal of Penn High School. I'm honored to speak for this wonderful occasion, National Honor Society Induction. I congratulate each of you and your parents. Your achievements in the realms of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for the school and community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices you have made. But I believe that what should make you and your parents the most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get it. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Any recognition is just the icing on the cake, not to be expected, but definitely to be enjoyed. However, I challenge you not to rest on your laurels, but to continue to strive towards even loftier goals. The four requirements for membership in which you have excelled, scholarship, leadership, community service, and character, were not chosen at random. They are the core of a fulfilled and fulfilling life. The most important thing to remember is that each of these characters are the sum of many individual decisions. They embody a positive attitude backed by purpose. The only way to achieve your purpose is to take small actions every day. In the end, they all add up. My hope for you is that you will cultivate this attitude backed by purpose in your own life. Scholarship is much more than just getting straight A's. It is a lifelong love of learning. In the end, it is a sum of small choices. Each time you decide you want to learn something, the experience will be so rewarding that the next time becomes easier. Soon learning becomes a habit. At that point, your desire to learn makes getting A's easier while taking the focus off of grades. The knowledge can still be hard to gain, but knowing you've mastered a different subject is an awesome reward. Suddenly, the world around you becomes richer, full of learning opportunities. Leadership is not about being elected or appointed to an office. The office does not teach someone how to be a leader. Leadership is an attitude cultivated over time. Are you one to stand up for what you believe in and face the music even when that music happens to be unpleasant? Do you have a purpose and follow the purpose to get the ends you desire? Do you have a vision? These are all questions that true leaders answer in the affirmative. But how do you become a leader? Each small decision you make takes you one step closer. Remember, the goal is not to get power, but to get your vision and your purpose across. Leaders without visions can be likened to driving in a strange town without a roadmap. You are going to wind up somewhere, it just might not be in the best part of town. Many see community service as a means to an end. Some might see it as a way to get service points while socializing, while others may view it as an unfortunate and often inconvenient necessity of the high school life. But is that true community service? Once again, true community service is an attitude. Are you doing it for the right reasons? I'm not saying there won't be Saturday mornings when you'd rather sleep your heart out than paint your heart out. What I'm talking about is that in the end, when it's all done, and you are once again well rested, you can look back and realize that you did something worthwhile, that you helped your fellow man in some way. Remember, as John Donne said, no man is an island entire of himself. Finally, character. If there is any one thing that is evidenced by your daily choices, it is your character. I truly believe what Thomas Macaulay said. The measure of a man's real character is what he would do if he knew he would never be found out. What do you do when no one's around? The teacher steps out of the room for a moment while you're taking a test after school. You know exactly where in your notes the answer to question 23 is. Do you look? Minimal chance of being caught. The answer to this question is the key to your true character. For while being honest and honorable when others are watching is important, but being true to yourself is tantamount. And in the end, these private day-to-day decisions will eventually reveal your true character to the world. All in all, are making the tough choices worth it? Yes. While it will be easier to slide through life without a purpose, without a code, it would not be fulfilling. Only by setting difficult goals and achieving them can we find true self-worth. One final thing. Each person's goals are different, and what comes easy to one may be difficult to another. Therefore, do not squash others' dreams. This is a surefire way to know that you are working towards fulfilling your own. In conclusion, I congratulate you for this honor. You are truly the best of the best. Enjoy yourself, and remember, as Mother Teresa said, life is a promise. Fulfill it. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. This is Ms. Landrum, National Honor Society Advisor. The following inductees were selected based on their exemplary examples of scholarship, leadership, citizenship, service, and character throughout their career here at Penwood High School. At this time, I'm ecstatic to share with you the plans of our seniors this upcoming fall. First, we have Daisy Tito, who is attending Temple University and will major in business management. Next, we have Sophia Cunliffe, who is going to Westchester University and majoring in education. Martha Eliades is going to the University of Pittsburgh and majoring in psychology. Fatima Fofana, our public relations officer, is going to Temple University and majoring in chemistry. Laura Hobbs is going to the University of Delaware and majoring in biology and physical therapy. Monet Jackson is going to Hampton University and will major in nursing. Soren Lucas is also going to Hampton University and he will major in mathematics and economics. Aaliyah Milbourne will go to the College of Arts and major in animation and game design. Lo Samulu is going to Johnson & Wales and will major in culinary arts and food service management. Jaheim Scott will attend the Naval Academy Preparatory School and then will be off to the U.S. Naval Academy. Jimmy Seck, our Vice President, is going to Penn State University, will major in engineering on a full ride. Saleh Tali, our President, is going to the University of Delaware and will major in biomedical engineering. Taylor Tenen, our Secretary, will attend Thomas Jefferson University and will major in industrial design. And finally, Ikesa Zarwi will attend Penn State Brandywine and her major is currently undecided. Congratulations to all of our seniors. We are very Penwood proud of you. It is now time to introduce the inductees. I will begin with the juniors. Emmanuel Assant, Danye Bundick, Nevaeh Cunliffe, Yarrow Dean, Teresa Dunlap, Augusta Dway, Everett Gapo, Ernestine Gayu, Brielle Glinton, Kayla Guachichulca, Jasmine Martinez, Pearl Miller, Victoria Monroe, Uwem Niseke, Jaden Odom, Josiah Policard, Christina Priva, Kayana Scott Roberts, Maria Santos, Nashari Stewart, and Fafali Ciseglo. Seniors, Amina Ballinger, Devon Battle, Raven Blair, Antonia Sertain, Osman Farhan, Amy Karoma, and Jade Stevens. At this time, our Vice President Jimmy Seck will administer the pledge.
I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands, striving always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of the school and contribute to the well-being of my fellow men. Congratulations, you are now members of the Pennwood chapter of the National Honor Society.
Congratulations to all of our new members of the National Honor Society Pennwood chapter. We are so Pennwood proud of you. Congratulations. You've done such a great job. We are so proud of you. At this time, our President Saleh Tali will introduce our speaker, Mr. Joe Mendez.
Hi, my name is Saleh Tali, and I have the honor of introducing Joe Mendez. Joe Mendez is a 1984 graduate of Pennwood High School. After high school, Joe worked as a mechanic, first in a gas station and then for a landscaping company. In 1996, Joe went back to college, first to Delaware Community College, where he earned his associate's degree in business management in 1998, then to Widener University, where he earned his bachelor's degree in hospitality management. Joe has also completed coursework towards his master's degree in tourism and hospitality management at Temple University. Joe began his career in hospitality making sandwiches for Miss Marty's Deli in Westchester, PA. He then moved to a management position. He also held management positions at the Lenape Inn, Ship Inn, and the Dylan Kurtz House and Country Inn. Joe began his club management career at the Union League of Philadelphia. He was the assistant general manager at Whitford Country Club in Exton as well. Joe achieved his first general manager position at Radley Run Country Club in Westchester. He was also the general manager at Germantown Cricket Club in Philadelphia. Joe is currently the general manager at Riverton Country Club in Cinnaminson, New Jersey. In addition to his paid positions, Joe has served in a myriad of volunteer roles throughout his career. He is a past board member of the Exton Region Chamber of Commerce and the Downingtown Area Chamber of Commerce as well. Also, he's a past foundation board member for the Chester County Community Chamber of Business and Industry. He has also served on various committees across multiple chambers over the years. He is a board member of the Philadelphia and Vicinity Club Management Association and the Philadelphia Club Foundation. He's a national director serving on the Board of Club Management Association of America, where he serves currently as chair of the Advocacy Committee, as well as co-chair of the Data Automation Task Force. Joe is also a board member of the Team CMMD Foundation. Joe is married to Natalie with 3 children, Joey at 35, Dominique at 27, and Zachary at 15. He has 2 dogs and 1 cat. He enjoys reading and quiet time at the lake around the campfire. Volunteering is his passion, and cancer, homelessness, and child welfare are his causes of choice. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Mendez.
First, I'd like to start by congratulating each and every one of you for being nominated into the National Honor Society, for seeing the value in education, for having the dedication needed to excel at something, and for the perseverance to stick to it, no matter the distractions. Distractions are what I would like to speak about a little, and the need to keep your eye on the prize, no matter how many detours life may throw your way. For those that don't know me, which I assume to be all of you, I graduated from Pennwood in 1984. It was the second year after the merger and the second graduating class from Pennwood ever. I was an athlete, soccer, track, wrestling, and football at various stages in my high school career, a student in advanced placement classes, involved in the yearbook, and very interested in the ladies, the first of what would become many distractions in my life. By my senior year, I was introduced to the party scene, greed, drugs, and drinking, which inevitably caused my grades to decline and my classroom performance to slip dramatically. From someone who at a young age was evaluated with a high IQ and received the grades most of my life to support it, I began to see C's on my report card. It was a tumultuous time in my house. My mother and father were getting a divorce. My sister was dropping out of college to get married and start a family. It felt as if the family I grew up in was being torn apart at the seams right before my eyes. By the time I graduated in June of 1984, my girlfriend was pregnant, and my life was heading down a much different path than originally planned. My son was born in November of 1984, and I was an official college dropout. I was drinking more often, doing drugs, and getting further and further away from the path I thought my life would head down. I began to get in trouble with the law and wound up serving time in jail on 2 different occasions for drinking and drugs. Eventually, I made my way into rehab for the second time and got into recovery. I'm clean and sober for almost 22 years now, and life has become a whole new incredible experience for me. I see and experience things that were closed off to me in the past. I can't express to you how absolutely amazing it is to be able to recognize opportunities for success that I was blind to while in my drinking and drug abuse days. Not that these opportunities did not exist then, but rather that I chose to not see them. I instead chose to allow the distractions to come first and my dreams to come second. Through it all, I never lost sight of what I knew I wanted to become, and I finally began to believe in myself and made it back to school, first to get an associate's degree, then a bachelor's, and then working towards my master's. I've been asked to teach at the university level and to sit on over 8 different boards and committees for various associations. I currently sit on the board of the Philadelphia and Vicinity Club Management Association and also the Philadelphia Club Foundation. I am a director on the national board for the Club Management Association of America, and I am the general manager at a prestigious private country club. When I speak, men and women that are CEOs of major companies, doctors and lawyers, and judges, they all listen to what I have to say. And that is a true testament to never letting life's speed bumps stop you from getting where you are headed. I have found that I've never needed to let the distractions get in the way. Never let the detours life throws your way divert you from your goals, and always strive for the best. Be ready for life and all it will throw your way, and put yourself in a position to get through it and come out on the other side still on course. And most importantly, it is crucial to always believe in yourself, always. I remember my parents telling me that I could be whatever I wanted to be in life, that there were no limitations. I always thought that they were just telling me what I wanted to hear, what they thought I needed to hear, not that it was true or even something that they believed. But I know now that they did believe in me, but that the one who needed to believe in me was me for it to be true. So tonight, I am here before you to say to you what my parents said to me. Each and every one of you has the potential to be whatever it is that you want in life. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that can keep that from happening, as long as your focus remains and your goals never waver. The obstacles and challenges you run into throughout your life do not define you. It is how you handle them that will shape you and make you into the person you will become. Never lose sight of the value of education, both formal and informal, and never lose the dedication and perseverance that got you here today, inducted into the National Honor Society. I encourage you to always remember the words of Abraham Lincoln. I am a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Consider me that friend that believes in each and every one of you. Don't let me down, and in turn, none of you will let yourself down in the process. And finally, one more quote from the Venerable Vince Lombardi, who once said, "The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will." I hope you will keep these thoughts close to you every time another obstacle presents itself, and that you will lead a life that has been well lived. I would like to thank Mrs. Watson for asking me to speak to all of you, and I'd also like to thank you all for allowing me to talk to you about my past and share with you the importance of always moving forward, fighting through the detours, and constantly growing and evolving, so that success and happiness may be bountiful in your life, and that you continue to eternally believe in yourself. Thank you.
In conclusion, I'd like to thank everyone who celebrated this special occasion with us to recognize our outstanding students. Thank you to our speaker, Mr. Joe Mendez. Your personal journey is such an inspiration for us all. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to inspire our students. I'd like to thank Dr. Lee, Mrs. Harbert, Mr. Curry, Mr. Corkery, Mr. Smith, Ms. Cleveland, and Ms. Scott for your support, and a special thank you for Mr. Miguel Santa, who helped me put together this virtual ceremony. You are awesome, Mr. Santa. I'd like to give a special shout out to all of the parents and guardians who supported and motivated their children throughout the years. I know it was not always easy, but your love and support definitely helped them through. You are amazing individuals. Congratulations once again to our new members and our seniors who are embarking on their new journeys in the fall. We love you and we will miss you. And by the way, my maiden name is Watson that Mr. Mendez referred to in his speech. That's a fun fact. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and well.